Hey guys, it's Andrew Henderson from nomadcapitalist.com in Kuala Lumpur, and wanted to make a video for all the cryptocurrency investors and cryptocurrency traders who have been frustrated recently by the dropping prices of Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all the coins that have been down lately. And I wanted to tell you why that may not be a bad thing if you're looking to get into the nomad capitalist lifestyle. Now, one of the things that people have been asking me a lot is, how do I avoid tax on my cryptocurrency? I own Bitcoin, I want to trade it, I expect big capital gains in this currency or this crypto or that crypto. And many people are telling me, hey, I've got 100,000 now, and the way I've been trading it, the way I've been profiting from it, the way it's been growing, I expect it to be 500,000 and 1 million and 2 million in the next 6 months or 12 months or 24 months. And you can adjust those numbers accordingly. Some folks have some pretty big numbers. But here's the situation. If you're living in your home country, whether that's the United States, Australia, wherever, eventually you're going to have to pay capital gains tax on those cryptos. Whether it's long-term, short-term, whatever the tax situation is, you're going to have to pay. And if you want to leave your home country's tax situation, when you leave, chances are you're going to have to pay a one-time exit tax. Now, if you're a United States citizen, really the only way to fully get out of tax on passive investments like cryptocurrency, or fast-growing investments, even if you trade them professionally like cryptocurrency, is to renounce your citizenship. For everyone else, the way to do it is to become tax non-resident in your home country. And many of those countries, like Australia, have a similar exit tax. So if you renounce your US citizenship, there's an exit tax if you have over a certain net worth. If you're Australian or other Western nationalities and you leave your tax residency, there may be an exit tax when you become deemed non-resident. And you may be able to avoid some of that stuff, but a lot of times if you have crypto, it's actually better to pay it up front. Here's why the recent decline in prices is actually a good thing for many people, and that is that if you're looking to get out of a tax situation and prime yourself for big gains in the future, you want to reduce the base on which you're paying that exit tax. So a couple months ago, you had $19,000, $20,000 Bitcoin. If you would have renounced, for example, your US citizenship with $20,000 Bitcoin that you paid a lot less for, that would have been a big, long, or short-term capital gains hit. Now that Bitcoin is about half that price, and other cryptos, perhaps following suit, you've just now reduced your base. So in some cases, particularly in the United States, perhaps your net worth in crypto is now low enough to where you don't have to pay any exit tax at all. Even if you do have to pay the exit tax, now your base is lower, your tax is a lot lower. That mark-to-market exit tax when you become non-resident or when you expatriate is going to be a lot lower. And then once you pay that one-time tax, now you're free. So whether you still hold your Australian, Canadian, whatever passport, and you're just tax non-resident and you want to go somewhere where you're not going to pay tax and set up a whole global strategy, or whether you're a US citizen and you want to renounce and then also have a global zero tax strategy, now you've just reduced your cost to get out. And now any of the upside once you already are out is going to be yours. So if you think that, hey, Bitcoin is going to $40,000, for example, well, then you'd rather it go down to 10,000 so you can get out of the system, pay a lesser amount of tax, and enjoy everything from 10 to 40 tax-free, rather than paying at 20 and enjoying 20 to 40 tax-free. So I think what a lot of people misunderstand is there's no way to stay living in the United States or stay living in your country and somehow just set up a company somewhere and just reduce your tax on stuff like crypto. But what you can do is you can take advantage of the ability to get out of the country. And by the way, there may be a way in some cases to come back later, depending on where you're from. But, and certainly to be able to spend time there, that's possible as a non-resident. But I think that what you're seeing now is a great chance for people to set themselves up. If you're a US citizen, it's really important to have a second passport if you're dealing in cryptocurrency, especially if you want to get out of paying tax, especially if you want to get out of all the regulations. Forget just the tax. A lot of regulations are coming out for Western citizens and especially US citizens that are already impacting your ability to own and trade cryptos, ICOs, stuff like that. I think for every US citizen, having a second passport, if you're in crypto, is extremely important. Having a tax strategy, no matter where you're from, is important, and now is a great time to do that. I know you may be licking your wounds a little bit because you feel like you have less money than you did a few months ago, but now is the time to regroup. Now is the time to get the stuff that you need for your global plan, and now is a great time to start your nomad capitalist lifestyle at a great discount and enjoy all of the gains from here on out tax-free. If you want to find out how to do that and you want to get some help, you can go to nomadcapitalist.com. You can actually get some help individually from us. You can also read many of our articles on the Nomad Capitalist lifestyle, and of course subscribe to our channel here on YouTube and check out nomadcapitalist.com for more.